So we're gonna pull up, yeah, and then once we pull up, we use the jack stand. Always use the jack stand, guys, just in case, for your safety, because you need to go home vertical position, no, not horizontal position. So we have the jack stand here, okay, and that's the jack stand there. That's the jack stand there. So we can remove now the wheels, front wheel. Like the front wheels has the 21 deep socket, we're using the 21. Okay, this only takes about an hour to change, like the front and rear. Okay, put the wheel underneath, just a support. So first things first, we're gonna crack this one open here, like so. The purpose of this one, pulling this out, because we need to push the piston caliper inside, so we can move this one freely. And once you pull that one out, we can now start removing the what it is, the caliper. So the caliper slider has only 13 mil on it, 13 mil, and so yeah, 13 mil. Okay, and that's it. And then we kind of slowly removing the slider board, both sides. And once you remove, you can use your flathead pry bar or a flathead screwdriver to undo the caliper. And once you undo the caliper, you put it on the top, put it on the top like that. Don't put it down like that. Don't put it down like that, because it will create tension on the brake hose. So like that is no good. So the caliper should be in the relaxed position. Put it that way. Okay, should be hung up like that, so the brake hose will not be in tension, no? Okay, and then since we're gonna change the brake test, we're gonna have to remove the brake carrier as well. The brake carrier. So like that. Remove the brake pads. So now, see this here? This is seized. The slider is seized. Unlike the other side, you can move freely. This one is seized, and we're gonna remove that one. Like, we're gonna lubricate this thing as we move along. Okay, so we put like copper grease on this one to prevent them from seize. So you're gonna have to take off the brake carrier now. So the brake carrier here, it has a 17 mil on it, and then we need the leverage like a metal extension. It goes over here, this one here. This is the extended part of it. So like, yeah, okay, we just crack it open. Yeah, this crack open now, and then the other side. Yeah, that's done. Either which way you can turn the wheel on this side, like turning left, but in my case I don't want to do that because I want hard. Okay, make it harder a little bit. Harder has a challenge. So remove the 17 bolt that is holding the caliper, brake carrier, caliper carrier, I mean. So as we removing the brake carrier, brake caliper carrier, you will see now. See that? So this is actually like there's no grease on it. Okay, so this one here is seized. As you can see, it's very hard to remove. So yeah, we're trying to remove this one and put grease. Okay, put grease on it. Oh God. So this is the brake carrier. What we gonna do is just clean up a little bit, and that's it. So to remove this, we just kind of tap this one. Tap. There's no bolt in here. Kind of tap, and then that's it. Just remove already, and then we're gonna just brush this one here. Just get rid of the dust in here. Kind of brush. And that's it. And then we put some kind of copper grease, just like that, so it will not seize. The next time we'll put the new one in, and then beforehand we're gonna clean this with brushing. It's advisable to change this one. This is the like the brake pad shame. Advisable to change, but for now, since we don't have, we just clean this for now. Clean the brake shim, and then yeah, and then yeah. So sounds. So we just put the grease in here, just like that, and then put back in here, like so. So it has to like move freely after, and then you do the same thing on the other one. put back the grease in here. So that is, guys, now we're ready to install the new brake disc in here. This is the front brake disc here. We can install. Okay, that's it. And then before to put back the brake caliper, the brake carrier, we install the brake pads. So it would be not like difficult for us to balance whatever installing we're gonna do. So once the brake carrier is out, so we're gonna install the brake pads. So this is the outer brake pads we're gonna install. Okay, and the second one, it has this is the inner brake pad here. It has the wear indicator. So we're gonna force it like that and then push it down. So that's it. Okay, and then yeah, and then we have to put like grease on the contact point in between. Contact point has the grease. Okay, that's it. It's contact point in there, and then install like the way it should. That. So these are the basic things to do, guys, on your car. You can actually make this on your own, but for those guys that doesn't want to be dirty, so I am the person that you have to call if you don't want dirty job on your car. So just message or find me on WhatsApp or Facebook or text or call me. So everything here should be tightened by hand, so you will not get in trouble with the thread. You will not breaking the thread here. It has to be by hand, tightened by hand. Okay, like so. Yeah, that's it. And then this is the time you're gonna use your ratchet. And also on the other side. Okay, then we're gonna torque it down 80. We start from the lowest and then we increase little by little. So guys, if you're not sure about the torquing sequence of this one, the brake carrier bolt, first thing to do, we're gonna have to torque on the 80 newton meter, and then once we're gonna do that, then we're gonna have to increase the torque from 80, 90 and so on. It depends on what torque here in it is prescribed in here. So yeah, we're gonna torque it down. Torque now. Kind of very difficult here. Only a little space. So that is 80 guys, 80 newton meter. Yeah. And we're gonna move on the top. Top is very difficult on top. I'm gonna torque it down 80 newton meters final. Okay, that's it. So 80 on both sides, and then once you're gonna do that, once you're done, yeah, then you're gonna bring down the caliper. Of course, you're gonna clean the caliper first for anything else, like, okay, cover up so the dirt won't get in there. Okay, so we're gonna brush the caliper here. I'm gonna brush the brake caliper like that. Okay, and then we're gonna get the rewinder to push this piston inside. So this is our brake rewinder. Okay, so this is right hand drive guys. So what we're gonna do, we just put this brake pad here. That will push the piston caliper from going inside. I'll push it like that. Okay, change the location here so you can see what's going on here. So exactly, that's the brake pad there, and it's pushing the caliper piston inside. And once you're done, apply the brake wire brush there, and then put also a little bit of grease here. This is the brake pad contact guys, so put the grease on the brake pad contact. That will be lovely. And then once you do that, then you can now install the brake caliper inside like so. Okay, yeah, okay. So inside that, and then put the 13mm slider bolt in there, and same thing on the other side. Okay, and then tighten up. Again, if you don't have the torque wrench, yeah, once the system, once the bolt stops turning, then that's the end of it. Don't push it harder anymore because it will mess up the thread and you will be in trouble. Okay, that's big trouble. So once the bolt stops turning, then that's it, and that's it. So make sure that when you put back the brake caliper, make sure that the brake hose is on the relaxed position like that. It is not kinky, it is not twisted, whatever. So that's it. And then, yeah, we're gonna put back the what is this? Wheels. You just wipe it down a little bit here. Wipe it down. Yeah. Once you do that, and the very important thing as well is you have make sure that the base here, the dust cover, is not touching on the brake disc. Otherwise, this will cause noise. Okay, that's it. Put the wheels back on. Like everything has to be hand tight. Okay. Some wheels back on. Make sure it's hand tight. Toyota has this technology here, just like in here. Yeah, has to be in the house or in the hole first. Otherwise, it will make unbalance, and that will cause trouble on the torquing of the wheels later on. So it has to be like here, has to be inside on the alloy wheel bolts, bolt holes, whatever. Okay, so inside, and we're gonna now set up the torque wrench 120 Newton meter like so. So that is 120 Newton meter now, as you can see. And then in order that the wheel will not move, we'll put the planking here, like the Allen key, whatever, just to keep it stop from spinning, to prevent the wheel from spinning. We put back this in here. This is like a lock, serve as the lock in order to lock the wheels like that. Now you can put it 120 Newton meter. Cross pattern, guys. That's 120, 120, 120, 20. That's it. Okay, that's it. Now we can put it down, and we will moving on to the rear one. The rear one is a tricky one because it has the it has the rear brake shoe. So that's the end of the video for the front brake disc and pads.